chosen ones, and welcome back to Divine Time with Queen Nefertiti, my aunt, sending out peace, blessing, and love to everyone. Before we even hop into our video, I'd like to give a great big thank you to my tribe, to other tribes. So, if you have not subscribed to my channel as of yet, do take a moment out, think about it, reflect on it, and subscribe, hit the like button, and also share and tell your families and friends about Divine Time, so they too can get a blessing, a healing, or something wonderful, joyful that they can get off the table to do their uplift, to become the better, best version of themselves. Yes. My frankincense and myrrh and my white sage. So we will be burning a little bit of that tonight as well. So you can go get your smudge stick, because you know we're going to clean, we're going to purify air, we're going to give a great face of gratitude so we can usher in some more wisdom and knowledge from the Most High. And besides that, worshiping and bringing in, your worship. You are the worship. You are the ship, the temple that carries everything, right? And your Merkabah. So we're going to get some of our, white sage, and I'm going to sprinkle some on top of the charcoal, just like that. And I'm going to take another piece of the frankincense and myrrh, and I'm going to drop it right on top. Now I'm going to put this in the front of the camera, so y'all can just see how it is. It is burning, y'all. It is sending off great aroma of healing and blessing, and also purification, because this is white sage. So if you do not want to do the smudge stick, you know how you cleanse your crown chakra, go all the way down to your root chakra. If you don't want to clean your atmosphere, your body that way, you can always just let it finish doing what it's going to do. And again, thank you all for taking time out to watch the video. And may we all get some encouraging words. Because not too long ago, family, not too long ago, I was just getting ready to change my YouTube channel, right? And I seen just some things on there, and I was like, they still at it, okay? They still at it. They still doing anything and everything. Anything and everything. And to the chosen ones, we know that, it's the end time, but we don't know when the final end time is going to really take place. But we know that we are living in that day and in that time. So even though we're living in the last days, and last days probably been going around for a hot minute, but I do believe that when that great conjunction happened, that our consciousness lifted higher, and it was a great split in the veil, and the veil was lifted, and a lot of people elevated, and a lot of people did not elevate. So let me moisture up my throat chakra. So I'm thinking, and I'm trusting in the Most High words that He gives me, right? That in this time, this energy that we are in, that we done went to a different shift consciously, right? So we don't think the same way we used to think. We don't move the same way we used to move. There's a lot of things that us chosen ones, we just don't, we don't do it no more. But then when we look at things in the news, in the media, on YouTube, and we see how things are getting so chaotic, At one time, last year, it was like a lot of storms, the jab, and a little protesting, not too much. It wasn't too much protesting because everybody was going on lockdown, right? But now that, that our consciousness have been shifted, right? Now that our consciousness, has been shifted, and a lot of the chosen ones, we have been lifted and elevated up. We're not where we was yesterday. We're not there. You know, a lot of people try to make us feel like we're the same old person. And that's because they are stuck. They're stuck. And it's not my fault. It's not your fault, chosen ones. Everybody have a choice. But like I said in my other video, you're going to know who's real and who's not real. You're going to know who's fake and who's not fake. You're going to know who's elevated up and who's stuck. So while everybody is showing their true colors, they're like, oh, Nefertiti, you shouldn't say that. But Nefertiti going to tell it like it is. So I'm going to ask everyone that's not elevated, that's not conscious-minded, that has not went to that next level, that has not leveled up in their own life and prepared themselves for this day and this time. Now, you can kindly exit, because I don't want to hurt and offend you, because that's the type of person I am. I don't entertain foolishness. I don't want nobody to feel like I'm pushing any kind of ideas on you, because everyone has their own mind. Everyone has their own ideas and thoughts. So everyone also has their own opportunity to start their own YouTube channel, to be their own person, to be their own unique self. So as I was saying to the lovely chosen ones, now we know that it was a big shift, a big change during the conjunction in 2020 that ushered in before December 21st. So we have been lifted, changed in a twinkling of an eye at this point in time. We changed. And everyone has not changed. Everyone has not changed. Everyone has not came up to the best, better version of themselves. Is it our fault? No, it's not. It's not our fault that people have not tapped into their own unique self. I never ever desire to be like anyone else. Never ever desire to be like anyone else, because I'm already great. I'm already divine. And you are already great, and you are already divine. See, when you done lifted up your consciousness and the Most High done changed you to a higher state, and you able, yes, you're able to recognize your higher self. So you can stand and say how unique and how wonderful you are. Now, if you're not able to say these words, how you have value in yourself and self-confidence, and you have no desire to act or be like anyone else, then you will be bold and take ownership of your own self in this day and this time. So while I'm watching all this chaos on television, just for a minute, because I was surfing on my YouTube, and I was like, wow, they still at it. They still at it. And these things are coming every day. You remember last year we kept getting, it was a storm, and you know, a storm in Israel, it was a storm in New York, and it was a storm, and everybody was getting all these major floods. Major floods. And now in Hawaii, it's a state of emergency. It's flooding there now. So while the earth is trying to show you how it's still going through these birth pains, how it's still letting you see a reflection of yourself with chaos, now I know You can go on, I like to say go back on my videos, because I go by what the Most High tell me to say. And you can go back when we first went on lockdown on my video. I was walking. And I was saying how we can turn this thing around. Turn it around. Because the number one way that we could turn it around was based on love. Not running to people talking, I love you, I love you. No. No. That's not it at all. That's not love at all. Trying to run and prove to people how much you love them or you like them. That's nothing at all, right? Love is honoring people, honoring yourself, honoring the earth, and honoring your responsibility.
Okay, chosen ones, I will see you on the next video. Stay tuned.